Okay, friends, we're going to start with our stretch. So we're going to stretch up high. I'm as tall as a tree. I'm as wide as a house. I'm as thin as a pin. And I'm as quiet as a mouse. Can we do it one more time? Are you ready? Here we go. I'm as tall as a tree. I'm as wide as a house. I'm as thin as a pin. And I'm as quiet as a mouse. Good job.
Hey everyone. We have a lot of holidays coming up, and when I think of holidays, I think of family. So I thought a fun song to celebrate a little bit of our family would be good today. Follow along with me. If you have a sister, wave your hand. Oh, I see so many of you have sisters. Awesome. If you have a brother, wave your other hand. Oh, look. If you have any siblings, wave both of your hands. Good job. If you have any siblings, wave your hands. If you have a mom, clap your hands. If you have a mom, clap your hands. If you have a mom, clap your hands. Yes, yes, yes. If you have a mom, clap your hands. If you have a dad, clap 2 times. If you have a dad, clap 2 times. If you have a dad, I see some of you do, clap 2 times. If you have a dad, clap 2 times. If you have grandparents, jump as high as you can. If you have grandparents, jump as high as you can. If you have grandparents, jump. And we'll all share a smile. We're celebrating our families today. Yay! Our story today is about a family. This family had a major head of household, and he had his parents living there in the same hut with him and his wife and all of his children. But one day, it just didn't seem to feel happy to him. There were complaints. Have you ever heard anyone complain? Well, I don't really like this. Can you complain? Let's hear you. Oh, good job. And then the little ones were crying. Wee, ee. Have you ever heard a baby cry? Wee, ee. Let's hear you do it. You're good. Awesome. Well, he was fed up. It had been going on for days, it seemed. Everyone was under a lot of stress, and he just didn't know what to do. So he went to the wise woman in the village, and he said, "Oh, it's so bad at my hut right now. Everyone's complaining or crying. It's so loud. It's so awful. It couldn't be worse." And the wise woman thought and thought, I have an idea. Do you have any chickens? Yeah, we have chickens. Everyone has chickens, right? Okay. Bring the chickens in the house. Bring the chickens in the house? Yeah, bring the chickens in the house. Really? Yeah, do it. Okay, you're the wise woman. So he went out to the hen house, and he got his chickens and his rooster and his other rooster. And that night, there was so much complaining. Do it with me. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Everything's terrible. Oh, my goodness. And then the children, what were they doing? That's right. Boo-hoo. And the chickens, well, you know what sound chickens make, right? Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. And there were feathers flying around. He's like, oh, I thought it couldn't get worse. It got worse. How could this be? And so the next day, he went to the wise woman again. He said, I don't know why having chickens in the house was supposed to help. I know you're wise, but I don't understand. But it's worse. I didn't think it could get worse. I thought it was as bad as it could be, but it got worse. And the woman said, let me think. Hey, do you have any cows? Yes. Bring them in. Bring them in the hut? Yes, bring them in. Oh, okay, you're the wise woman. So he got home, and he got his cows, and he brought them in. Well, what do you think the adults were doing that night? That's right, I hear you. They were complaining, oh, I don't know why we have to do this. This is terrible. And then what were the babies doing? Wee, wee, wee. And then what were the chickens saying? What do chickens say? Bawk, bawk, bawk. That's what chickens say. Okay, and so let's hear you do it. Bawk, bawk, bawk. So good. Okay, and then the cows. You know what cows say. What did the cows say? Moo, moo. And now there was like cow fur all over the place and feathers. And it was, that's right, worse. Ah, this is terrible. I didn't think it could get any worse. I thought it was as bad as it could be, but it's even worse. That wise woman, I know she's supposed to be wise, but I don't know about this. And the next day, the man went to the wise woman in the village again. And he told her, he said, I didn't think it could get worse. I knew it was as bad as it could be. It couldn't be any worse, but it was. Why? What should I do now? And she said, do you have any pigs? Yeah, just one. Well, bring the pig in. Really? So the man went home and he got his pig and he brought the pig in. Do you think that's a good idea? And what sound does a pig make? Oink, oink, oink. All right, so now that night, what do you think the adults did? That's right, they were complaining, oh, this is terrible, I don't know how. What were the babies doing? Wee, wee, wee. What were the chickens doing? Bawk, bawk, bawk. What were the cows doing? Moo, moo. And the pig, oink, 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 oink. It was so bad. It was worse than ever. So the man went to the wise woman and he said, okay, I know it's bad. I know it's as bad as it's ever been. And I know it could get worse, but please help me. And she said, okay, let me think about it. Okay, take the pig out of the hut. Take the pig out of the hut? Yay! Anything else? Yes, the cows. Take the cows out of the hut. Take the cows out of the hut? Yay! What else? Anything else? Yes, take the chickens out of the hut. And so he did. He took the pig out of the hut. He took the cows out of the hut. He took the chickens out of the hut. And that night, it was just him and his family. Oh, sure, the adults might have had a few complaints, and the babies might have had a few crying jags, but it was so much better. I love my family, he said, and now I appreciate them even more.
Hey friends, so we're back again this week with our little mouse game, and so we are going to try to find the mouse under one of these houses. You think we can do it? I think so. Here we go. You ready? Little mouse, are you under the orange house? No. Here we go. Little mouse, are you under the blue house? No. Here we go. Little mouse, are you under the green house? No. Here we go. Little mouse, are you under the pink house? No. Here we go. Little mouse, are you under the purple house? There he is! Good job, friends. You did it.
Thank you.
Here we go. You ready? Little mouse, are you under the red house? No. Here we go. Little mouse, are you under the orange house? No. Here we go. Little mouse, are you under the green house? No. Here we go. Little mouse, are you under the purple house? No. Here we go. Little mouse, are you under the pink house? There he is, friends. Good job, you did it.
I've been missing doing some of our regular songs. Would you like to do Skinnamarink Dink with me? We start off like this. Put our elbow in our hand and then just wave and follow along. Skinnamarink dinky dink, Skinnamarink doo. I love you. Skinnamarink dinky dink, Skinnamarink doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. So Skinnamarink dinky dink, Skinnamarink doo. I love you. Now it's time for our bounce. So now we're going to do a bounce. If you have a baby, you can gently pull a baby into your lap, or if you have an older child that wants to act younger, that's very normal in these chaotic and, unpredictable times. So that's okay too. And our bounce this week, well, every week I think, is going to be Boing Boing Squeak. Some of you may know it if you ever came to Book Babies. Here we go. You ready? Boing, boing, squeak, boing, boing, squeak, boing, boing, squeak. A bouncy mouse is in my house, he's been here for a week. Boing, boing, squeak, boing, boing, squeak, boing, boing, squeak. He bounced in from nowhere, quickly settled in. I'm glad he came alone, I heard he had a twin. Boing, boing, squeak, boing, boing, squeak, boing, boing, squeak. He bounces in the living room, he bounces in the den, he bounces in the kitchen. Look, there he goes again. Boing, boing, squeak, boing, boing, squeak. A bouncy mouse is in my house, he's been here for a week. Yay!
Miss Angie, can you do it?
Yes, Miss Lisa, can you do it?
I can.
We can do it, and you can do it too. Let's all help each other stay healthy. Wash your hands, do-do-do. Wash your hands, do-do-do. Wash your hands, do-do-do. Wash your hands. Keep your distance, do-do-do. Keep your distance, do-do-do. Keep your distance, do-do-do. Keep your distance. Cover your sneeze, achoo, achoo. Cover your sneeze, achoo, achoo. Cover your sneeze, achoo, achoo. Cover your sneeze. Cough right here, cough, cough. Cough right here, cough, cough. Cough right here, cough, cough. Cough right here. Wear a mask, do-do-do. Wear a mask, do-do-do. Wear a mask, do-do-do. Wear a mask. We did it, and you can do it too. Storytime stars, that's what you are. We've had so much fun, but now we are done. Learning, laughing, singing, and playing. Come and join us another day. Bye.
If you enjoyed this week's episode of Storytime Stars, come by the library and pick up a takeaway bag while supplies last.